Okay, so it looks like what we've got here, we got us a gentleman down in Georgia. Looks like this is coming out of Kennesaw, Georgia. Okay, so it looks like the fella is wanted on a, oh wow, outstanding warrant related to a murder case. Okay, so I think this is the guy who, there was a burned body, or no, there was a body in a trunk. The car was set on fire. They wanted to talk to this guy about it. They went to go track him down. I think he ran, tried to break into an apartment. They snatched him up. I think that they did end up filing a murder charge against him. I don't know if he was out on bail. Yeah, probably out on bond. Um, and then so this is going back to like 2019, I think. Um, then all of a sudden, about 3 weeks ago, we see this video get dropped. And it looks like what's happened here is the gentleman and his girlfriend went through the McDonald's drive-through, ordered some food. No, I take that back. They didn't go through the drive-through. They went inside, ordered some food. Food came out. Wasn't happy with the food. I'll let you guys hear the banter back and forth between the manager and the customer in this case. So the food was cold, and the situation pretty much just escalates from there. Both parties end up calling the police. I don't think there's any physical interaction between the two, but both parties end up calling the police. The whole irony behind this thing is the gentleman that ordered the food is the gentleman that's wanted for the murder charge. So let me play a little bit of the video, and I'll stop it along the way and share some comments as we go. It's just a really, really odd scenario. I don't think I've ever heard of somebody that's wanted on an outstanding warrant calling the police about cold food. Weird. Okay, so I think this is.
6-2 Kennesaw. Did he advise what van? I got 3 white vans.
I think this is first officer on scene, and you can hear he's saying a van. They weren't actually in a van. I think they're in the 4-door Mercedes over here in the far right in the parking lot. Now keep in mind, these officers here, well, you'll see another one pull in here in just a second. They think they're just here over a dispute. He said his food's cold. The manager gets ticked off. Wants him escorted out. Trespass. Don't ever come back. So that's kind of the backstory. These cops are in for a big surprise. Of course, it's Georgia. I don't think anything's going to surprise them down there.
I got 3, so. Tenfold. I got 3 white vans. Nobody's come out of them. 10-22. I got contact. What's up, man?
Okay, this is first contact right here. It looks like it's a Mercedes.
We the ones that called.
Okay, what's up?
Basically, we went in there, purchased the food. I guess there's something wrong with their server. A lady before us tried to order on the little box thing. She said that wasn't working. He had.
Take a look at how confident he is at this first interaction here. This is just one officer, this gentleman here. Just watch his body language for a couple of minutes here, and then in about 7 to 10 minutes, watch the shift in his body language as the situation really starts to get out of control. He realizes real quick he's in some deep trouble.
To stop us from ordering and go help her.
Okay.
So he probably frustrated at work. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole scenario.
Okay.
What I get.
So why'd y'all call? So like what happened?
Because we ordered the food. He couldn't print us a receipt.
Okay.
So he said the receipt would be printed in the back. So I said okay. So we sat down. Me and my fiance looking for homes around here.
Gotcha.
So we went back to Progressive Rentals looking at homes. I guess our order was called, but we don't even know our order number.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So now our food is sitting there cold. So when I come up, I say, I try to fry. The fries they're lukewarm, but they're not hot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just asked him, can we get some fresh fries?
Okay.
He said, okay, the fries are not hot. Touch the fries. I said, no, they're not hot. And at this point, you done touched them, so
Yeah.
can I just get a fresh set?
Okay.
So is he getting the fries? And I said, can I also get the receipt? That was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, sir. 5 minutes ago, I can run my store however I want to run my store.
Okay.
This now, sir,
Okay.
I done paid. He said, matter of fact, you can leave my property. Get off my property now, or you can come and get. I do a refund. I say,
Let me stop right here. Let me just interject. I know as a kid I worked at a ton of different fast food places, and I've seen some stuff like this go down where the customers are just so irate. You know, they not the owners so much, just the management staff, and basically cash them out and kick them out. But you know, without knowing the whole history of this video, if I were just to hear this gentleman tell his story, I could see why he's upset. He didn't get his receipt, so he didn't know the receipt number, the order number. They called his order number. He didn't know they called his order number because he didn't have his receipt. He gets up there, food's cold. Look, can you just change out my fries? These are cold fries. Those fries don't cost anything to make anyway. But anyway, let's jump in.
sir, with Cash App card, it's 3 to 7 business days to do a refund. Just give me my set of fries and my receipt. That's what you're supposed to do anyway when I pay for my order.
Okay.
This is not my store. He telling me
gotcha.
this is his business. He owns this. Like, it's not
I
that
understand.
deep. We just
Okay.
need the fries and the burger.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to get your information.
Okay.
Okay, huge shift in body language right there. That's that. Oh shit! Or probably shouldn't say that. That's that look. That didn't go as planned. You could tell that caught him off guard.
What's your last name?
Sims.
Sims.
Simes.
Es.
Okay, you guys don't know this yet, but he's actually spelling the last name with a false. That's not how you spell his name.
And first name?
Antoine.
Oiane.
Okay, so let me stop right there. This gentleman spelled the last name correct. The officer repeated it back wrong. The officer inserted an A into, I think, the last 2 or 3 letters. Most of you guys probably caught that. But the gentleman will confirm it as the wrong spelling. He spelled it correctly first. The officer read it back wrong. The gentleman confirms that when he read it back wrong, yeah, that's the correct spelling. So now we have a false first name and a false last name.
Oiane. What's your birthday?
There's no A in his name, by the way.
What's a good telephone number for you? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you know he called as well. So y'all both called.
Yeah, we both called right
So
now.
I'm gonna go in and talk to him. Hey, Carl, will you hang out with him? All right, he's gonna hang out with you for a second. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to him real quick. Yeah. Let's go inside. Let's talk inside.
Okay, so that was the store manager just came out. Second officer is on scene now. This officer is going to take the store manager inside and they're going to have a conversation.
Outside of here.
I think they just go in the breezeway right here.
Somewhere. I don't want us to be outside talking. We can talk right here. We can go inside. It don't matter. So what happened? Okay. So break it down for me. What happened?
It's just that all his food's cold.
Okay.
He's burning my hands. Whatever. That's, doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Get to the next level, starts cussing me. You better give me fresh fries, mother. I was like, what? Here's a little old lady, and she just came up to us and said, if you need me to talk to the police, I said, no, I got this. But he starts losing it, starts shoving his food at me. And I said, sir, I said, well, tell you what, you can take your business elsewhere, give me a card, give me a refund. No, you're not.
That's what he said right there. I'll give you a refund. Get going. That sounds very normal.
Not going to give me an effort refund. You're going to give me my food and my money back. I said, okay, look, sir. I shoved his food. I took his food. So he's got nothing to shove at me because next thing you know, he's throwing his drink at me. So,
Okay, I didn't catch this till just now. I didn't realize the gentleman threw his drink at this guy.
I took his food. I took it.
For those that don't know, that's considered assault.
Sprite. Put it in the trash. Give me your card. I'll give you a refund. Take your business elsewhere. Please don't come back.
Okay.
Screaming at me. I want him CT. You know?
Did you give him his refund?
Okay, so the store owner says he wants him CT'd. I don't know that that's the right way to say it, but yeah, I mean, it basically means criminal trespass. He wants him trespassed. He wants him out. Don't ever come back.
Is that
No,
okay?
you refused to.
Okay.
You're not going to give me a refund.
Okay.
Excuse my
No,
language.
you're fine.
This is the way he was talking. So I don't want him CT. I don't want to ever have him back.
Okay.
I mean, dude's obviously on probation. We got an ankle bracelet on.
Okay. What is
Little, okay, little judgmental about the whole ankle bracelet thing. There's a ton of different reasons, none of which are good, but there are a lot of different reasons why you could have an ankle monitoring device on.
your information too? If you have your ID, that'd be much easier. Perfect.
I can tell you right now, if his main concern in the whole situation was the fact that the guy was wearing an ankle bracelet, probably not going to be cut out for McDonald's owner.
You know, new guys?
I mean, I've been around for over a year. I don't think I've ever met you. Did you just take ownership, or?
I've been around since 2011.
Okay.
I'm usually up at Giles Road.
Gotcha. What's a good?
Okay, so he's owned the store for 11 years now.
Telephone number for you. And you have to have his card to do a refund.
Yeah. If
Okay.
you, yeah. I don't want him back in.
Okay.
If you want to give me his card, I'll give him his refund.
Okay. Or you're not gonna give him any more food. You're not gonna like remake it. Okay. I mean, it's your business. You're right. I'm just asking.
I told him it's my business. It's
Okay.
my restaurant.
Okay.
No, it's not.
All right. I'll be right back. Okay.
Guy's pretty worked up.
1162 Kennesaw. Can you run one name and date of birth? Last name Sierra, India, Mike, Echo, Sierra. First name Alpha, November, Tango, Oscar, India, Alpha, November, Echo. Bravo, Mike. All right, so here's the deal. As a business owner, he has the right to not remake your food. He is willing to do a refund. He has no problems doing a refund, but he's not going to remake your food. As a business owner, he can do that. He does not want you coming back in the store. He actually wants us to criminally trespass you, so you will not be allowed back at this McDonald's.
I don't even stay here. I keep.
It doesn't matter. He's requested it. We got to do it. It's not a big deal. It's a
They
piece
have
of.
to charge me?
No, we're not charging you. It's a piece of paper we're going to give you that's going to say, hey, you can't come back to this McDonald's. That's all it is.
Wow. Like,
Yeah.
No, just realistically, did I do anything wrong?
I don't know. I'm not here to even figure that out. I'm here to keep the peace. Yeah, this is completely civil. So
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
No, I don't want to complain about it. No,
so-
it's fine, man. I'm just don't understand what I did wrong with this.
No, you're good. Do you have CT forms? Okay, I have CT forms. That's fine. It's not a big deal. So look, all right. So this is civil, okay? As a business owner, he has the right to refuse service to anyone he chooses to refuse service to. Just like if you owned a business, you have the same right to do the same thing. If you owned a physical business, like you didn't have you can CT, you can see.
Seems pretty agreeable up to this point. I mean, he understands what's going on. He knows it's private property, open to the public, but private property owner can do pretty much anything they want within reason, within the law, I guess. But I mean, he gets it. He knows what's being told to him is correct. I don't think that makes him any less ticked off, but I mean, he understands.
Whatever the hell you want, you can do whatever. As long
I'm a little surprised if you take a look at the driver's side, in the driver position of the Mercedes. I'm a little surprised that she doesn't have her phone out. That seems to be a common thing that folks do these days anytime there's an interaction with the police.
as it's within the law, and that's within the law. Okay. All right. So hang out with him. I'm gonna get that form. It's a simple form that says, "Hey, just don't come back to this McDonald's." Now I'll tell you, if you do come back to this McDonald's when we get caught out here,
No.
you go to jail.
I'm not.
All right.
I'm not. I got it smart.
So
I couldn't help but catch that. Okay, hang on.
caught out here,
No.
you go to jail.
I'm not.
All right.
I'm not. I got it.
So he's saying I got a smart, meaning I got ahead. I know what's going on. That's going to come back to haunt you. You probably should have used that smart head of yours. Best guess, 20 minutes, 25 minutes ago.
Smart.
So, you cool with the refund?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I just gotta go in there and tap my card.
Yeah. I will get that in just a second. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, just so you know what's coming up, pay close attention once he gets a response. So he'll send the request in for the name and date of birth. As soon as he gets a response, listen to the radio response.
10-4.
Just so you guys know, there he's listening to the radio in an earpiece. I don't think he's got a shoulder mic. I think he's just got an earpiece in, which is a lot smarter.
Stand by.
I'm pretty sure that's what's going on.
Wanted person, caution, violence, armed and dangerous.
Okay. So his little GTAC machine is speaking to him right now. It's probably a GTAC. I don't know for sure. I haven't looked over there yet, but you probably heard that. Little audible to make sure you know what's going on. And he'll get a confirmation here again in just a second.
What's up, man?
Hey, I don't know if you pulled him, but he's being slick over here. He's got a big damn ankle monitor on.
I got you. I know. I got you. No, you're good. Oh, he's gonna do the refund, so I'll get you the card here in a second. Okay.
There's a couple things I never could figure out when I was reviewing this earlier. So he has the ankle monitoring on. I'm assuming that he's outside of the broadcast range for the monitor. Otherwise, I don't know why they wouldn't just come pick him up. Odd.
License status, suspended, 24-year-old male. Wanted person, caution, violence, armed and dangerous.
11-16,
License
11-16.
status, suspended, 24-year-old male.
What's your ETA?
Okay, so he's asking for. You probably already figured this out, but he's asking for help, basically backup, if you will, slang term.
Ten four six two Kennesaw. It looks like we just found the same ID. You go ahead and confirm that. Ten four.
It's about to hit the fan here in about 3 or 4 minutes. Drive-thru's busy.
All right, spell your last name for me.
So he's going to ask him to spell his name again. He'll ask for last name, then he'll ask for his first name, and all he's wanting to do is just basically confirm that the name he got back, the real name, is is this guy. Now watch how he spells it this time.
For me.
SIMES.
Okay.
Inserts the E.
Where's your driver's license out of?
I don't have it.
Okay.
I think my mother still has it.
Okay. SIMES. Spell your first name again.
ANTOINE.
Oh, I.
Okay, so he spelled it right that time, and you can see he's starting to move backwards away from the officer. I don't know if that's on purpose or subconscious or what, but he's got some sort of fear of conflict here going on.
N-A?
OINE.
O-I-N-E.
Okay, spelled it right that time. And he's wondering, why did they ask me to spell my name again?
So I'm basically just banned from here,
Correct.
not Kennesaw.
Um, his name. Their name? I can't remember.
Yeah, so
We got new forms, so I don't
it's
remember.
different. His name here, and then the
It's a good
manager.
play by that cop.
So he's the manager or somebody else is the
He's the owner.
He's the owner of this.
So that's why he feels like it.
Okay, said if you want to take it any higher, you call it corporate.
Yeah. Nah, this is just 10 bucks.
Is it 1017?
I don't know yet.
Man, it's beaming, man.
There
I
it
got
is.
the shades.
Authorized representative
Y'all
of.
had the spoon. Yeah.
What's the address here?
It was like,
I gotta look it up. So many damn
Hey,
addresses.
what's the address?
So, there's possibly a 1099. 49 Cobb Parkway.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
You got it.
Yeah. Give me just a second.
Excuse me, sir. So there's no tickets or nothing?
Back that up, let you hear that part
49
again.
Cobb Parkway.
This is some dialogue back and forth between the two officers, because I think they both know exactly what's going on by now.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
You got it.
Yeah. Give me just a second.
Excuse me, sir. So there's no tickets or nothing like that?
no,
No.
so
See, at this point, they're just stalling for time for another unit to get in.
So wasn't
the way it could work is like you're not going to get a fine for it.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna get him to fill this out.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Third unit pulls in.
Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, he knows something's going on now. There's no reason it takes three different units, well, three different officers, to come in and ask you to leave. He knows. Surely he knows.
All right, Mr. Sims, come over here. I'm gonna have you sign this.
I'm not under arrest or anything, am I?
No, sir. Just come over here. I'm gonna have you sign this real quick.
I said I'm not under arrest or
No,
anything.
no, you're not. Yeah, just come over here. I'm gonna have you sign this real quick.
You have to sign it saying that you're
Yeah.
not going to come back to the property.
So you'll fill this part out.
See his posture. He knows he's not going around that side of the car.
Can I see it, sir?
Yeah. Will you come over here, man?
No, I'm afraid of y'all, sir.
Why are you
I just
afraid?
did 3 years, sir. I'm afraid of
All
you.
right, I'm gonna walk you through. Why are you doing that?
I know how to fill it out.
Why are you
sir.
doing that?
I know how to fill. Am I
All right.
arrested?
Yeah.
Okay, a couple things went wrong here. There should be an officer, in my opinion, a couple things that went wrong. There should be an officer off of his left shoulder. By now, he should have scooted down to the sidewalk to block that line. And then there's another officer off on his right shoulder, probably about standing next to the passenger front door, passenger back door. By now, he's probably already made his way up to the building to block that exit point.
No, let's swing it.
Ooh, yeah, it's gonna hurt. Oh, he wasn't even running; he was walking.
Car. 6-2 Kennesaw, call Cobb.
Saying call Cobb County. Okay, so this is where it picked up. This is, I think this is just a couple of blocks away, maybe to the northeast, just a apartment complex parking lot. You can see this. There's one car back here, or there's the Explorers back here, and then there's another patrol car behind the officers. This officer that's walking through the parking lot, it's behind him. He heard the call on the radio. I think it's in his earpiece.
Got him!
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Contact, backside, backside!
This guy's running in slides too.